Welcome back to another guide. Today I'm talking about Bronya, the best 5-star support that was available since launch. So let's get into why that is and how to build her. So Bronya is a Harmony 5-star character whose main focus is buffing allies. She can do this in a variety of ways, one of them being her game-breaking skill. This lets whichever ally she uses it on have the next turn. This skill ignores whether or not the character has already had their turn, and it also buffs their damage dealt while also dispelling a debuff. So that's her skill. What about her ultimate? The ultimate is an attack buff and crit damage buff that scales off of Bronya's crit damage. This combined with her having a 100% crit chance on her basic attack through a passive means crit damage is one of the best stats to go for. So those are her abilities, but what is the best light cone? Her best light cone is her signature light cone, as well as with skill point consumption, and buffs the use of her skill even further, providing an additional 30% damage buff. Of course, most people aren't going to have this light cone, so what about the second best? The second best light cone in my opinion is Past and Future, as it has an identical effect to her best in slot light cone, just without the extra skill point gain effects, which makes it an ideal choice. The third best light cone will be Carve the Moon, as it will buff your entire team. Though not consistent, this light cone is still a good option for those without either of the previous light cones, as it still gives good buffs. Lastly, for those without any 4-star or 5-star light cones, it will be Chorus, a good temporary light cone, as it will give your entire team a decent attack bonus. Though it is recommended to change this light cone at later levels when possible, it works well early on. Now we move on to Traces. So for Bronya, you should always focus on the skill first, then the ultimate, while everything else can be acquired later on with time, but those two are priority. That's it for Traces. What about artifacts? So the set that is commonly used on Bronya is going to be 4-piece Messenger, as it is really good set for buffing your entire team's speed consistently. That's the set that is recommended for most builds. Of course, there are other options such as 4-piece Musketeer, which is usually built on her at the beginning of the game and can still be good later on. Now moving on to ornaments, the best set will be Broken Keel, as it gives crit damage buff to the entire team, while also giving effect resistant, making sure Bronya doesn't get crowd controlled. Anyways, that is all for the video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you would like to see more guides, and leave a comment on the next one you would like to see, and I'll see you guys later.